I want to congratulate this group. What a terrific presentation. I think that anytime you have a business conference, there are two important elements. One of them is the substance of the exchange, and I think we've had a lot of very substantive discussion and information this morning. And the other one is the demographic and other cultural reasons why the exchange should be successful. I want to remind this group that The Economist magazine recently wrote an article entitled Lone Star Rising, and in that article they described the benefits of business in Texas and Houston generally. David discussed a few of those. In fact, they highlighted several sectors that are important in Texas and in Houston, including medicine and biotechnology, infrastructure, international with the port, NASA, engineering, and energy. And so if you think about those sectors and what we've heard this morning, I agree with David entirely. There's a real connection substantively between Texas and Houston and Spain. You know, Houston obviously has the largest medical center in the world, so that we have a discussion about medical and biotechnology opportunities. Obviously in aerospace, NASA, we're the home of NASA. And then one thing that's interesting, I think a lot of people don't realize, is that because of our engineering expertise and background, being the capital of the world and center for energy, we have more engineers per capita than most cities in the country. And I think most people don't realize that. So in information technology, in fact, if you look at the very top petroleum and other energy companies in the region, they depend on their IT networks to be successful. There's no way that they could be successful in our region without top-line information technology. And so all three of those sectors very well represented here. Spain's a leader in those regions, as you've seen. So it's a natural fit from a substantive perspective for a partnering and a relationship with Houston and Texas. But equally as important, I think, and something that we should all keep in mind, I was just part of the JC's Consular Ball delegation to Madrid, and it was terrific. I mean, I think it's very difficult to compare or beat having dinner in the Café Oriente overlooking the Palacio when the sun is setting. I mean, it's really just breathtaking and terrific. And so you can think about, you know, we were part of this delegation, and the ambassador was with us, and so and we met with several businesses, and one of the things that was interesting to me is if you think about what's now in Texas, we had an ambassador whose name is Aguirre. We had a Secretary of State for the state of Texas whose last name was Andrade. We had for Harris County, the voter registrar, whose last name was Vasquez. So I think from a very indirect but very important aspect, from a cultural and other reasons, there are reasons for Houston businesses to participate in Spain as a gateway, not only to the Spanish market, because the Spanish market is significant of its own, but also to the European market. It's a natural for Houston. It's a natural for Texas, both substantively, but also, I think, equally importantly, from a cultural and indirect perspective. So I want to congratulate the group, congratulate all of you. I think there's a lot more to come. We've already seen the active participation of NASA in Madrid just here in this room. Thank you very much. Terrific presentation. Outstanding.